Mitsubishi has long been known for producing a variety of exciting cars, but in recent years, their focus has shifted more toward building SUVs and affordable hatchbacks. However, that doesn't mean they didn't once produce some seriously cool cars, and the Mitsubishi Eclipse is a prime example of that. One particular 2004 Eclipse, though, is anything but ordinary. This modified Eclipse appears to have taken heavy inspiration from the iconic Chevy Corvette, and it's now looking for a new home. The 2004 Mitsubishi Eclipse is part of the third generation, which many enthusiasts argue is the least desirable iteration of the model. That's not saying much about its original design, but it certainly doesn't hold a candle to the earlier generations. However, this particular Eclipse has undergone some serious modifications that give it a much more exciting and aggressive look, especially if you like the styling of the Chevrolet Corvette. At first glance, it may be hard to believe this car is even an Eclipse. The transformation is so extensive that unless you pop the hood or take a peek inside, you'd be forgiven for thinking it's a completely different car. Starting from the front, the car's new nose features a sharp bumper with massive air intakes, much like the aggressive styling found on the Corvette. The headlights are also pointed and sleek, adding to the vehicle's aggressive front-end appearance. Moving down the side, the car has new quarter panels with flared arches, and it also rides on a fresh set of wheels that complement the sporty aesthetic. The changes in the rear, however, are where the Corvette influence is most obvious. The taillights have been modified to resemble the C7 Corvette's signature design, and the rear bumper has been reworked to mirror the aggressive stance of the Corvette. Completing the look are four centrally mounted tailpipes, again, a direct homage to the American sports car. However, unlike the sleek and dynamic rear end of the actual C7 Corvette, the taillights on this modified Eclipse give off a somewhat droopy vibe. The angle and styling of the rear taillights do not quite hit the mark, giving the car a slightly less than appealing look when viewed from behind. Under the hood, the car retains the 3.0-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, which was offered as an upgrade in the original Eclipse. Unlike the 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine that was more common in the 2004 Eclipse, this V6 provides 210 horsepower, driving the front wheels. While the car's Facebook Marketplace listing doesn't detail all of the modifications made to the engine, it's clear that a new air intake and strut tower brace have been added to improve the car's performance. Inside the cabin, the car maintains much of the standard Eclipse layout, though there's a noticeable upgrade. A new double-din screen has been installed, modernizing the interior tech and making the car feel a little more current. Beyond that, though, the interior remains mostly standard for an Eclipse of that era. Currently listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace in the Philippines, this Mitsubishi Eclipse has an asking price of 1.2 million Philippine pesos, or roughly $20,700. While that may sound like a lot for a modified Eclipse, this unique example combines the quirky and fun spirit of the Eclipse with the bold styling of the Corvette, making it a truly one-of-a-kind vehicle. For buyers in the U.S. or other parts of the world, the car's location in the Philippines might make it more of a curiosity than a serious consideration. But for those who love custom builds and the idea of merging two iconic cars into one, this Eclipse offers an interesting proposition.